Okay, so when we left the micro review, we gathered some data. What I have here is a little utility, and the idea is with the ProLink software, which can actually sit on the micro review quite happily, you could have two screens maybe, one with data being brought in and displayed and the measuring routine on the other. I'm just going to run this here. If I just press inspect, it creates a job called Core Flange 4 with 15 features and 2 trace characteristics here. And if I just click on the inspect button, you can see it just adds random data into the system. But the operator can see then what's going on, and you can then obviously decide what actions to do if things start going yellow, which like they do here on this type of system. So if I just exit from here a sec, and if I go File, Open, Case Flange 1, I think this is the one that we did. So there you go. So this is the measurement data that we actually acquired on the micro review. If you wanted to on the shop floor, you can print reports. So you could maybe do, say, a first article report, and you'd get all your dimensions here, and it would tell you what's in and out. So that's quite easy to do. But it also, in export, it has an export function, and you can export the data automatically. But from there, so the operator wouldn't know it's happening. It needs to be networked, and that will then go straight into the high QA measurement routine. So if I just open up Inspection Manager here now as well. So while we're waiting, let's just let this boot up. Okay, so if I went open Case Flange, so here you go. Here's your drawing, and you can see it's all been ballooned, and all the data, which I'm sure Russell has shown you, is shown here down below. So the idea would be is you'd put your part on, you press measure. If you wanted to, you could have the ProLink software displaying results in real time on the shop floor. And then if you wanted to, you could then take the data from the exported data through ProLink or directly from the micro review, by the way. And if I just say import, now obviously I haven't got a machine linked up to this, so I'll just select it from here. It should import the data. I just select a sample number here, and it should bring in the data, and there you go. So now on the screen you have the whole drawing with green good, red bad, and the grey is where I haven't measured, and as I say, a lot around where the hole is, and I'd need to change the presentation on that, but we ran out of time. But it gives you a good idea of the things that we could physically do. Obviously surface finish would be another thing which you do have on here, and again we could either add that in manually or you could export it from a surface roughness measuring system. So the idea beyond that then is you now got the data, it's in a database, you can call it back at any stage. So if you wanted to do, say, I don't know, a first article inspection report, create the report based on this particular sample number, so you could go in at any stage and select it. And what it's doing now, it's going off, getting that information, and it's going to produce a measurement report. And there you go. There's your form 3. If I just zoom out a bit so you can see it all. So position on the drawing, the feature, GD&T, upper and lower tolerances, the result, the deviation from nominal, and if it's an error or not. So in spec, out of spec, and then you could print that. So obviously you can put all sorts of information that you might want to do yourself in here, and and you can do that at any stage. You don't have to print anything out. The data will be held in a database. So I hope that kind of gives you an insight into how it would all kind of fit together, from creating a balloon drawing, measuring using a measuring device, exporting the data, and then producing a report. Russell will give you a call if you need any information from me. I'll be more than happy to advise. That's the end of the demonstration. I hope you found it useful.